Welcome on in, Gemini Jam. You're about to be jamming, I guess. And welcome, Gemini, for your monthly reading for January. Hope you guys had a fantastic New Year's and happy holiday and all that good stuff. Wishing you guys all the very, very best. We're going to go ahead and we're going to see what your 2026 January read has for you. And it's going to be like anything. Whatever is coming out for you. It doesn't have to be necessarily love, but can be. I know it could be work. Just life in general. Whatever's coming out. Keep in mind that, and I know I said it in the last couple too, that I speak a little bit bluntly, brutally, straightforward to the point. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. So, without further ado, gems. Yeah. We're going to pull an oracle, and then we'll go ahead and read it from the book. This is like a tarot, but I'll read from the book the meaning of the card. Some tarot deck. You have Cheap Thrills on right now in the background by Sia. Somebody around you could be dealing with indulging into some sort of behaviors that aren't really good for you or them. Or it's like, we'll just read. Enjoying the fruits of your labors, hard work that has led to a luxurious life, buying yourself something special, happily and successfully self-employed, enjoying your solitude. Maybe, you're trying to, I don't know, you're looking at purchasing a home or something like that. You're looking for the best deals available, or maybe purchasing a car or something like that. You're looking for something with the best deal available for you. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm getting. But whatever the hard work that you put into, you're now going to be able to kind of like put that to some sort of use this month. Let's go ahead and get the 9 of air. Oh no, that's the air. No, that's Earth. This is your pentacles. It could be something about your stability as well. 9. Okay. Success, contentment, luxury, and self-nurturing. Nothing in your life has been handed to you. You've worked hard, and you deserve this time to enjoy the fruits of your labors. You may choose to reward yourself with a long vacation, or perhaps you wish to buy yourself something special. Maybe you're nearing retirement, or you've been prosperous enough to work for fun instead of for money. Sometimes this card means that you could stop working, but you're just not ready for that. It might be beneficial to spend some time in a comfortable solitude, perhaps enjoying time out in nature. You no longer need the company of others to be happy. And other meaning, being successfully self-employed, creating a beautiful environment, redecorating, unexpected financial windfalls, enjoying the finer things in life, and a love of animals and nature. Archangel Ariel brings the sun to shine upon your face. You've earned this time of peace as recognition for your hard work. So there's something about your work being rewarded in some way, shape, or form, being recognized for it. You could be getting some sort of award or whatever that you're just being recognized for. And or maybe you already you've gotten some sort of financial abundance and you're putting that to good use. All right, gems. You need to calm down. Taylor Swift. There's something about calming down, chilling, relaxing. Something's going to piss you off. Something's going to irritate you. So you're going to need to kind of calm down. Not overreact. Not engage. Stay grounded. You're getting like, uh-oh, like something's coming your way. It's going to throw you off. And you're needing to kind of chill, hold your temper. All right, what else do we have for our Geminis? Third house. This could be something, you're working on something in your third house this month. Or something about your perception, changing your perception, changing the way you look at things. Your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings. Could be discussions about you going around, some sort of spying to gain evidence of something. I'm getting like somebody could be paying for some sort of spying, gaining some sort of evidence. Transformation. You got 10th house as well. Something about your reputation. Maybe trying to cause a bad reputation for somebody, or you've been given some sort of bad reputation. But there's something about some evidence that's coming to the surface that's going to change somebody's outlook on a situation. You could need to work with, this is like amber or smoky quartz is what I'm getting for Pluto. It looks like amber or maybe a smoky quartz. You could be overindulging or obsessed with some sort of situation, Gemini. Obsessed with trying to destroy somebody's reputation, or somebody is with you. Take it as it resonates. 3, 10 can resonate. 1, first house, and challenge. It's something about going within, facing your inner self, facing your mirrored self, and how it is that you look at yourself. Again, it's also giving a square. There's a challenge. You're needing to face some sort of challenge. Either somebody's challenging you in some sort of aspect this month, or it's giving like if somebody's been wearing a false mask, that mask is being shown. It's coming off. It's being displayed. People are starting to see somebody for who or what they are. Geminis, could be you, could be them. But it's like you're starting to see some sort of truth about a situation. Could be within yourself, how it is that you behave. Could be outward, how it is others behave in regards to you. There's some sort of door opportunity that's opening up for you. But it looks like it's going to be some sort of battle that you're dealing with. There could be a reconciliation, and I'm getting like a reconciliation within yourself, coming into union with yourself, especially with this transformation. You have people watching something, like the vultures, like something trying to, like somebody maybe trying to take something. Again, flip it, switch it, take it as it resonates. Perception. Well, there's this false illusion going on. Somebody's presenting I'm getting like false evidence for some of you. Some of you, it's like you're trying to, oh shit, there could be, oh shit, gossip and rumors going around, lies, creating some sort of deception to tarnish a reputation. Got apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. And you got like the vultures watching. And just like it's almost like taking every bit of scrap that is like thrown out, whatever, and it could be like whatever it is that you say or whatever it is that you do, and you got like the vultures watching. somebody's hiding some sort of information behind some sort of smoke screen, and it is a smoke screen. It's to throw off a situation, to create some sort of illusion, to destroy a reputation, trying to take somebody down. It could be within the workplace. This is somebody who feels like that they are a boss, or somebody that maybe like they own you. I don't know. Again, flip it, switch it. This could be somebody you have had a family with. It's got 10th house. It's like your legacy, something that you may have thought like you were going to build with this person, but then, you know, or you're going to build with this person. It's like but I'm getting like it is authority figure. There's a challenge. There could be a challenge to your work environment, a challenge to your authority. I'm getting like freaking South Park. Respect my authority. Like, bitch, please. That's gonna be like what you're doing, like, please. There's something also about maybe your physical body. Could be some sort of health concerns. But you're like looking at yourself in the mirror. Or you're needing to kind of take a look in the mirror, reflection at yourself. Well, this is what you're doing this month. Yeah, it's just going to be a struggle to get through. Revex with the strap. She turned around and get that big booty a slap. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shoulda got low. Alright. This was not even the station. You got low rider. You could be feeling kind of low, down and out about a situation. Could just be looking at yourself in the mirror and maybe not liking what you see, and you need to know that there's things that you need to fix. Now again, this could be cross-watcher, but it's like changing what it is that you don't like about yourself, or it's learning to accept who you are, flaws and all. Facing your shadow side. Now for some of you, that may be what's coming out, coming to the light, is maybe something that's been done, said, whatever. Because what's hidden in the dark will come to light. So it's like now there's a certain perception that is changing about, could be about you. Could be about, I don't know, coworker, family, friend. It's giving like somebody who, you know, I don't know, the mask is falling, like on a narcissist or whatever. Somebody who could have been playing games. It's like the mask is falling. I'm getting like you're trying to work towards your happiness, towards your abundance, but you're super focused on one, like this one pentacle. Like you got all this here that you've earned, that you've worked towards, all these life lessons, all this, you know, whatever it is, you know, that you've put your hard work into, but yet you're focused on this one coin, this one pentacle, and what it is that you're going to do with it. Now, for some of you, you know, you could be looking at investing, or maybe you did invest, and it's like you may have lost a little bit, or you're going to, and you just kind of like, but you're focused and you're like wanting to hoard or take care and protect like this one little pentacle, because you feel like I'm getting like if you drop this pentacle, it's going to just completely shatter your entire stability, your entire foundation, whatever it is that you've worked for. It's like if you falter on this one pentacle, this one hope, or this one whatever it is, that you're going to lose everything that you've worked hard for. But here there's a Page of Cups, something about a younger energy around you, or you're trying to make some sort of offer. You know, it's kind of like you may have been contemplating here for some of you about making an offer. Again, it could be on a property, home, car, whatever it is. And you're thinking about taking whatever next step it is to do that. And you're wanting to present some sort of offer. But I'm getting, like, the look on his face is a little bit kind of mysterious. It's not, getting it's not necessarily a sincere offer. Like, there's some sort of hidden motives, because those eyes there is giving like something hidden. Or maybe you're just not sharing all your emotions, all your feelings, you know, and it's, you're holding something back. You're wanting to present something or go towards whatever it is you're anticipating going towards, but you're holding something back. It's like you're holding your love back for some of you. Temperance. You're wanting to or you're needing to, like I said, chill, not become imbalanced in some sort of way. You're wanting to kind of like, the King of Cups here, Temperance, King of Cups. You're passionate, but you're not actually, I don't see any wands. You're not, whatever it is that you're working towards, you're not really passionate about it. It's something that it's like a half-assed effort that you're wanting to put into it. You're sitting here contemplating like, oh, well, I have this, should I, shouldn't I, kind of energy. And it's like, yes, you have love for whatever this is. And it's just really, it's just you're wanting to kind of bring some sort of peace into a situation. Some sort of balance or peace into a situation. And it's a King of Cups. But you're holding your emotions back. Holding your feelings, emotions, maybe there's something that you're holding back. You're not fully giving into whatever it is you're trying to pursue. It's something that you have love for, but I didn't see any wands or anything like that out, so it's not giving something that you're truly overly passionate about. But it's making like a half-assed, like last-ditch attempt or last-ditch effort to try to create some sort of peace within your life. You got the Hangman here. You're gaining some sort of knowledge, some sort of insight, or you're being guided to. With this Ace of Pentacles, now you're wanting to come in, or somebody's wanting to come in towards you to make an offer. An offer of stability. Or you're going within and trying to figure out how to become more, the Ten of Cups. Not only financially stable, but stable within the home aspect. With the Fool, it's like a fresh start, a new beginning. The Queen of Cups, you're wanting to make some sort of loving offer. There could be something about justice, something about, and a Tower. It's a Tower moment. getting some of you, if you Justice, Libra. You could deal with the Libra, Tower, Scorpio energy, Knight of Wands. There's somebody coming in to block some situation. They want to work with you. Or somebody's like really trying hard, coming up with some sort of plans, some sort of agendas to kind of block. I mean, like, they're heated, upset, heated, mad. Again, this could be you. It's something about like your foundation or whatever it is. You're hitting a tower moment. And this is like, I don't know, like justice. This is like karma. Definitely karma coming in, creating some sort of tower moment for you, Gemini. And you're needing to kind of like, it's like you're wanting a new fresh start, a loving fresh start. But yet you hit this wall, hit this tower moment, and it's just like, yeah, because you want an ultimate happy ending. It's what you're reaching for, whatever your version of that is. But it feels like you just went through some sort of, either you went through some sort of tower or you're going to be by the end of this month. Yeah. Some sort of collaboration. You want to like work together, or you are working together with a group. There could be cause for celebration, or something about this month you're going to be doing something that is going to be cause for celebration. There could be I'm thinking a baby. It could be somebody that could be getting pregnant and it's causing celebration, but I mean, that wasn't that popped out of my mouth, so. Or there could be like a baby shower that you're attending, or a wedding shower, a wedding. But there's some sort of cause for celebration. Maybe, you know, just going on vacation, you know, and just being happy, celebrating that. 2 Wands. You're planning, making plans for your future, or whatever future plans that you have made. Oh, okay. It could be arguing and fighting within the family, home, work dynamic, because there's some sort of differences. It's like a contrast. And it's throwing you off your game, the game. About arguing about who's right, who's wrong in a situation. This could be somebody that maybe you were in some sort of commitment with, but there's some sort of opportunity, or somebody's trying to create some sort of chaos, arguments. They feel like that they have to compete in some way, shape, or form for some of you. Soccer, I don't know. I say soccer. Y'all on the other side of the world can be like football, whatever. I say soccer. There's somebody who maybe like, I don't know, this could be you, Gemini, like you were making some sort of plans, some sort of future plans, but yet there could be some sort of misunderstanding, miscommunication, some sort of arguments, disputes. This could be somebody who you saw, you know, a future marriage with. But now whoever this is, or this is you, take it as it resonates, could be just like trying to control a situation. But it's giving me like you're no longer just like willing to entertain this, or somebody's no longer willing to entertain it. The High Priestess comes out. The High Priestess, I don't know, you could be the Hierophant, it could be the High Priestess, but there's something maybe about your intuition you're not looking into. You're holding your emotions and everything in, acting out. Somebody could be like, with 2 here, you got the Hierophant and the High Priestess. There's a King of Wands energy in the middle here that could be trying to control a situation. I'm getting like a puppeteer. to try and stop and block these two from coming together. But it could be they're trying to cause this high priestess, whoever the high priestess is here, to have some sort of, could be trying to block a heart chakra, could be trying to, I don't know, they're just trying to come in between the situation. There's something about, like, you know, maybe there's something hidden, definitely, where, you know, maybe like the one party doesn't know all the key pieces of an information, or all the key pieces, or maybe just missing some sort of information, and so they're just kind of like in seclusion or whatever. But you have the Hierophant here who wants marriage. They're looking for all that, you know, and it's somebody who is very traditional, could be religious, could be spiritual, but they're very kind of, I want to say, maybe set in their ways a bit, but it's not like that they're not willing to kind of like compromise. A Hierophant can compromise, but they are very much into what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. It's more of a black and white situation rather than like a gray area way. This person has high values. They're very into their faith. But doesn't mean that the High Priestess isn't either. But right now, there's something that's holding these two. It's coming in between these two. And it's some sort of, you know, could be, somebody could be a little bit sharp, a little bit brutal with their words. And it's being taken in a certain way, shape, or form. So I said, be careful. But you're also getting like, whatever emotions, whatever, there could be secrets that are being hidden, whatever it is, needs to come to light in order for the High Priestess to kind of be like, or, you know, the High Priestess, he or she, whoever embodies this, it's going within, gaining some sort of insight, some sort of perspective on a situation. But it's just, you're holding back, or somebody's holding back from making something right. And there could be somebody, or a group of somebody, either or, who's in the middle causing chaos and conflict. Trying to create an illusion. It's like at the beginning we saw the smoke on the screen. Advice, cut out any and all middlemen, middle women, middle people, whoever. Okay, I'm getting hot. There's something about somebody being heated, angry, upset. Oh. Oh. Give me a sec. Alright, John, you got Ed Sheeran and Justin Bieber on. I don't care. I didn't know they did a collab together. But you got somebody who just don't care. Could be somebody who's walking away from a situation because they just aren't wanting to get in, you know, arguments, dispute. Like, it could be just like tired of the chaos and the drama. That's what I'm getting. Because if there's somebody coming in between, or something coming in between, it could be like this person is like, all right, I'm so over it. And you're seeking some sort of truth. Embrace clarity. You're getting some sort of download, some sort of information. The veil is being lifted from your eyes, or will be. You need to go within, get some sort of truth, but be careful, take precautions. Because something that you might learn of is going to piss you off. Or it could. Carried away. Let yourself be caught up in the whirlwind of a romantic moment. Some of you have romance coming in towards you, but you're needing to be able to see things clearly, not just surface level, but go deep. See what's underneath, what's hidden. If you're dealing with somebody else in the moment, it's like you're needing to not maybe look at surface level, but look at what is maybe kind of like really feel what the other person is feeling in a sense. And so you're needing to see both sides of the spectrum here. Serene haven, embrace tranquility as your refuge, where serenity blossoms and peace unfolds your being. This is also something about you could be going into some sort of, I don't know, could be going carefully, you're carefully making some sort of plans for some sort of union for some of you, and it's like your peace. Going within, finding peace within yourself. Maybe your person is your peace, and that's where you're moving to. You're seeing some sort of truth. Maybe who is your peace? Who is your person? Or yeah, you're getting like bits of information from the divine, and you're needing to kind of release and let something go. There needs to be something. There's something about people, placing things, or toxic behaviors, or whatever that's being eclipsed out. You gain some sort of clarity on a situation, and so you're kind of like making some sort of moves forward on what it is that you want to do. Like you're up at your path, maybe opening up once you gain some sort of clarity on a situation. But there are people or situations or things being eclipsed out of your life, so that way you can be put on your path. There could be somebody who's trying to eclipse out somebody because they don't want you to be put on your path, your true path. So I'm going to say that. Like, they don't want to see you elevate. They don't want to see you rise up. So there's somebody who's, again, could be trying to come in between some sort of situation because they don't want you to be in your energy, in your power, in order to fulfill whatever purpose it is that you have. Now, everybody has some sort of purpose here on earth, so it's whatever it is that your purpose is. For some of you, it's your purpose with a partner. So you got a feminine energy who's going within. So Gemini, you could be this feminine, or, you know, if you have a person, you're going within. You're finding your own peace. You know, peace doesn't always... Don't let somebody else be your peace. Create peace within your own life. Self-love, self-care, whatever it is, be at peace within yourself, in your own solitude, in your own being. You could just be at peace being by yourself, and that's cool. Like, you're creating your own peace. And for some of you, it's like going within and doing some sort of healing work to create peace within yourself. You got crisis. Could be facing some sort of financial crisis. It could be making you like need to ground yourself or something that's really pissing you off, maybe. Heartbroken. You could have something that comes up this month that is going to like really upset you, that you maybe need to save some money for. I don't know, maybe something breaks in the home and it's like a big fix, or maybe something in the car, a car accident, whatever, and you gotta like come up with like money in order to help fix your car, or it's just whatever, you know. There could also be something that where there's a feminine energy here who, like, there could be money that has been taken and stolen from, or some sort of finances, or somebody's trying to cause some sort of financial situation, some sort of financial hardship to cause heartache and heartbreak for this feminine energy. And this person may feel like they're able to kind of like celebrate. They're like, yay, you know, by doing this. Now they're overthinking it. They're in over their head now because they're envious, greedy, envious, and they're trying to create some sort of blockage and some sort of distance. Now, for some of you, there could be a situation where somebody's trying to come back around and trying to figure out how to you know, you may have your boundaries set up with this person, or they have boundaries set, you know, and you're trying to figure out how to cross those boundaries. How do I get over? How do I cross those boundaries? Get access to this person. I don't know, it could have been, this person may have ghosted you, or you ghosted this person, or this person may have just walked away from you. And with the vacay, it's kind of giving me like, they're happy, like at peace, foundation, rooted, creating some sort of foundation for themselves. They're having a massive glow up. This could be you, Gemini, falling in love, or there's a couple that's coming together, a masculine energy that's coming towards this feminine energy, and it's creating some sort of like havoc in somebody's head, because they're like, they don't want this to come together. Somebody's pissed off and angry, and they're doing everything they possibly can to try and stop and block this from happening. Could even be trying to create some sort of financial situation for you, or for someone. Or it's even the illusion of trying to create that financial situation. Like, you know, people be like, oh, well, you know, person ain't got, you know, money, ain't got this or not that. There could be rumors going on around about that, and, you know, this person's financially fine. But there could be somebody who's there trying to cause some sort of financial situation because they don't want to see it. But like, you could have like walked away and left this person's freaking butt hurt, and now out of revenge they want to come after you for your money and for whatever makes you happy, because they don't want to see you move on toward, or they don't want to see somebody else coming towards you because they're envious, maybe because they were put to the side. And it could be for whatever reason, but they feel like they're owed this. I'm getting like, you owe me. Be like, bitch, I don't owe you shit. Like, if you walked away from a situation, there was probably a damn good reason why you walked away from that situation. Alright, stop pushing against what is, align with it and move on. So there's something about a push and pull dynamic for some, but there's something about facing reality. Somebody's wanting you to get on board, or you're wanting somebody to get on board. Somebody to quit fighting some sort of situation. Stop pushing against what is. They're wanting you to submit, is what I'm getting. They're trying to make somebody submit to their will. Stop pushing against what is. Like, it's like a stop it, knock it off. Like, quit trying to like fight back against whatever it is. And there's also something about like coming into alignment with your own true path, your own true destiny. No one said this whole life thing was a race. It's okay to slow down. So there's something about taking some time, going within on what path it is that you want to go down. When you find something that excites you, go all in and enjoy the ride. So there is something that you're just not passionate about. You know, like you may love it, may have once loved it, whatever, but you're just not passionate about it. But it's like, go all in and enjoy the ride. So maybe you're in a situation right now that you're just kind of like, it's a little bit lackluster. Again, this does also kind of give me an eclipse energy, somebody's trying to eclipse something out of your life. But it's like you're seeking some sort of meaning as well. Like, what's the meaning? What's the reason why? There's like a why situation here. You give yourself some credit for doing a good job at this whole living thing. You've survived 100% of your battles so far. You're still here. You're still alive. Astronaut. Somebody could really love space. Think about space. Well, it is cosmic. But I'm getting, it's spacesuit. I don't know. Oh, something hidden. What is hidden from you? Never forget how resilient you are. You always bounce back. So maybe this is something that you're forgetting. Like, you are resilient. You bounce back. You can bounce back. So you need to kind of give yourself a pat on the back, maybe. Not in an egotistical kind of way, but, give yourself some credit. Like, you are resilient. You are able to kind of come through with whatever, trials and tribulations and the crap that you've gone through. Give yourself some credit for that. You're still going. You're still pushing through. So it's kind of like maybe you don't give yourself enough credit for what you've accomplished in your life so far. And it could even be just on your healing journey for some of you. And if you take a look at yourself a year ago, where were you a year ago to where you are now? Where were you 5 years ago to where you are now? Where were you 10 years ago? And if you're being truly honest with yourself, look at the entire dynamic of it. The entire dynamic of where you were back then compared to where you are now. You got no debate. You don't need to do anything to be more worthy. You're valuable, regardless of your circumstances. So you could be poor, have absolutely no freaking money, but you're still valuable to this world. Keep that in mind. There's no debate. Somebody is like, they don't want to argue, they don't want to fight. There's your path. Whatever it is that you're trying to figure it out, where it is you're going, could even be a new home. You're getting the signs, you're getting whatever it is towards you. In the direction that you're needed to head and where you needed to go this month. And you were attracting opportunities towards you. But you need to be, there's something about being authentic attracts the right people and repels the wrong ones. When you stay true, you naturally filter out those who don't align with your path. There's something about standing in your truth. Facing your truth. Looking in that mirror. Facing the truth. And standing within it. And being completely open and honest with yourself. And being completely authentic within yourself. No lies, no manipulation, no this. Just being completely true to who you are. And when you are true to who you are going to attract the right people. The wrong people aren't going to like whoever it is you truly are. And that's okay. Those are people that are probably being eclipsed out of your life. What do you want? What do you want? Like, what is it that you want? If you react negatively to success and joy of others, it's a sign that you want more for yourself. Don't hold yourself back. Expand your comfort zone. There could be something about envy, greed, jealousies that are coming into play. Maybe it's something that you need to work on. Why are you envious? Why are you jealous? Why are you, all this? or, there's somebody else you're dealing with that's going through this. But why are you that way? Well, you know what? Instead of hating that person who has that, or not liking that person, or trying to tear that other person down, get that for yourself. Earn that for yourself. Have respect in yourself. Because if there's something about, like, other people, like, I don't like the way they move, I don't like the way they act, because, it's challenging your authority. It's challenging who you are. Well, you know what? Level up. Face yourself in the mirror. Tell yourself, I am to be respected. Go for that, whatever higher paying job, if that's what you want. Earn that money. Earn that bank. Do it the right way. Don't be manipulative about it. Do it the right way. Because you're going to need to face within yourself the truth of how you obtained what it is that you got. Did you earn it legitimately? Or was it through lies and manipulation and all this other crap? That is where you're needing to kind of face within, Gemini. Now this could be, again, you or, somebody around you. And then shine bright. Once you face your truth, speak your truth, stand in your truth, and just embody it, you will be shining bright. Shine bright like a diamond. It's never a mistake to give of yourself. Some will take it for granted. Others may take advantage of it. Don't allow bad energies to overpower your light. So you could have people around you who are just negative. The naysayers. The group of haters. You could have like a group of haters just hating. Those people don't need to be around you. They don't need to be in your energy. But know your enemies. Pay attention. Know who don't like you. You got marry you, Bird on Mars. Oh, somebody wants to marry you. Somebody's getting married. Somebody's talking about marriage this month. Thinking about proposing. Or just planning a wedding, whatever. Indecisive. Somebody could be holding back. You're holding back your emotions, your feelings, or you're holding back some sort of truth, some sort of love offer. Or for some of you, there's an offer that's coming in, but there's something that's hiding behind somebody's back. Like they're hiding some sort of truth, or they're trying to keep some sort of truth hiding. Because it's only like, it's the thorns, basically. It's the stems, the thorns, and all that. And that's what they're trying to offer. Like, here, I'm going to offer you all this, all this icky part of me. And I'm going to give you my beaten and battered heart. But at the same time, they're not giving you the love along with it. Because where's the flower? Where's the rose? Where is it? It's not there. So there's something, this person is just, they're not sure if they really want to move forward and move on. There could be still healing. Or this is what you've gone through, and there's something about forgiveness. Could be a difference in religion for some of you, and somebody's having a hard time getting over something from the past. Somebody could be holding back an offer because they want to come in and ask for forgiveness, but yet it's not with pure intentions. Could be a choice between two people with indecision. Or it's just indecisive about whether or not that they want to come through with the come through, basically. And you got third party. Yeah, there could be a third party. Could be an ex for some of you. Forgiveness from either putting you in a third party situation or for something about priorities as well. They either put you in a third party situation. Now, it could be with another person. It could be even priorities. Like, they put you as a very last priority, and they didn't want to invest in it. But now they're coming in. They're wanting to come in and invest, but they're only half-assed wanting to come in and invest. Only half-assed coming in with an apology. It's not a true apology, because whatever this responsibilities or whatever job or whatever it is, it's excuses. And this person wants some sort of forgiveness for making all these excuses. They could have ran off to a third party, another person. That could be a situation. Doesn't have to be the case, but they could have had a child with another person. They could maybe have put you in a third party and they were already married. And now they want some sort of forgiveness for doing that. There's an outcome. Things didn't go the way they planned. Absence. The person could have walked away. I feel like part of me is missing, so now they're in over the head. There's some sort of revelations coming through. Something's coming to light. Or somebody wants to open up. They want to kind of tell you the truth. They're no longer going to hold back the shit. They're going to come in, tell you the truth. It could be something about the door being closed. But it's a glass. You see through it. So, you know, you can still kind of see through it. You can see shadows or whatever if you're on the other side of that door, you know. But there's something coming in. They want to mend this with you. You guys have some sort of soul contract together. It could be a karmic soul contract, soulmate contract, twin flame contract, whatever. It's something where you're meant to learn something from this person. The lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. So there's something they want to mend. They've learned some sort of lesson, or they're wanting to come in and say that they've learned some sort of lesson, and they want to come in and work together with you. And they're in their head about whether or not they can. This was originally a runner in a situation. Somebody you've already had some sort of connection with. And now they're coming in and saying, look, I understand it. I get it. I see your point of view. I see your side of the story. But they're not sure where you guys stand right now. They feel like you got some sort of unfinished business. Or you have some sort of unfinished business with somebody else. Now you could have worked together. You could have shared some sort of financial assets together, and it's just something that, you know, is working out the kinks. And you're both hurting from the situation, some of you. You're both upset. You're both hurting from the situation. Yeah, I'm getting like, until this person comes in correct with true, you know, whatever. That's what's coming in for some of you this month. And the outcome may shock some people because, I don't know, Gemini, you can walk away from this person. Or there's, you know, again, I hope it's not you, Gemini, that's coming in the middle of the situation, but it could be what's going on around you as well. Alright, what else? You have impersonator. Somebody who's wanting to act like you. You got copycats. Or it's you, Gemini. Take it as it resonates. A runner. You got somebody who is could be trying to set you up. Or you, somebody else. Keep it in mind, Gemini. Where it's somebody who who was jealous and wanted to be like you, could have portrayed you, or, you know, there's something about some sort of evidence coming to light, whether it's through social media, whether it's through emails, text messages, phone calls, whatever. Somebody could have portrayed to be somebody else in order to cause somebody to walk away from a situation. So it hacked into somebody's account or whatever to cause some sort of discourse. Talking shit. There's evidence of this with the roses. A lot of talk. And you're getting some sort of proof and evidence, or there's proof and evidence being presented to show that there was somebody behind the scenes trying to be somebody else. Because somebody could have walked away from them. There's something you're finding out. It's either it's coming to you or you're finding this out. Closer look. Somebody all up in your business. Or you up in somebody else's trying to get some sort of information. Like under the microscope. Digging for dirt. Looking for some shit. And people talking all kind of crap. Like you could be talking you or somebody's talking to us about you. But there's evidence of this. For some of you, could be evidence coming to light in a situation about it, about who has been causing some sort of chaos and conflict. There could be legal charges because they did see the legal or the justice card come out earlier. So if there was like illegal hacking, breaking into people's bank accounts, or trying to gain access, stealing money or whatever, there could be an investigation that's going on. Evidence is coming forth and coming forward, and that person is going to be going to jail. There will be a lawsuit, is what I'm getting. Nurturing, mentorship, getting back. Could be a father figure, or dealing with a father figure, or somebody who is a father. Consequences. Bad choices. Mixed signals. Healing. Somebody's ready to light the freaking match. Light it up, bitch. Light it up. You got throws. Self-care, meditation, going within, introspection, wishful thinking. Somebody could be healing or could have been healing from some sort of addictions. Don't just have to be the drugs. Could be gambling. Could be some sort of obsession. Obsessive behaviors. Like somebody, I'm getting like obsessive. Because this person wants to come in, they want a second chance, but this person is like really in over their head. They could be portraying that they've healed. Oh, I've healed. I've worked out all my demons. I've done all this. I've done all that. You know, and it's like, yeah, no, they're still continuing to do it. They've never stopped. It's a continuous cycle. They're still engaging in some sort of toxic behaviors. But this person wants to come in and they'd be like, oh, give me a second chance. Or there is something about deja vu. If you have somebody coming in, it could be like triggering things within you. Maybe something that you've went through in the past in a very similar situation. And it's like patterns, behaviors, whatever. And it's like whatever it is, it feels like it's just deja vu. Could have somebody who's trying to fake a pregnancy, or there could be something about a false pregnancy, or somebody's trying to get your DNA for whatever reason to study you. You got off and on, hot and cold. Somebody could be trying to come in to impregnate you. But you kind of walked away, you're detached. You may have ghosted this person or walked away from this person, or this person is like really upset. There could also be something about some sort of illness, spreading of rumors and gossip of maybe about a false pregnancy, or maybe it's also getting like false illnesses. Like somebody could be like, oh well, somebody so-and-so's got an STD or whatever, and it's like, bitch, where? So they keep spreading some sort of rumors and gossip about that as well. It's like fake news. It's like they're spreading false information about you. There's something about some sort of test. They're trying to put somebody to a test to see if they're going to pass or fail as well. It's alright, you got temperature. Somebody could be trying to check your temperature. Sean Paul, by Sean Paul, to see if you're approachable or not approachable, if you're open, not open. They could have maybe already done this, or they're watching you, spying to see how you are. Turning your back, you walked away, you blocked the situation. Looking good, looking flat. Just doing your thing. Happiness. Some you, something about nature. Or you're putting up your boundaries. It doesn't necessarily have to be rejected. You could be triggering somebody's abandonment wounds or whatever. But there's something about boundaries. You're starting to set clear boundaries. You're just like, no. Because somebody could be trying to come in towards you, but it's not. Again, maybe you sense, or maybe you know that this is not for. It's not fully invested. Yeah. You could leave this person on red, or somebody's left on red. Getting messages. But you're just ignoring them. And somebody may be really upset because you're ignoring their messages. They could have been trying to reach out, but they were blocked. Because you're just not bothered. Somebody just not bothered. You're secure, you're confident, boss bitch, focusing on your career, focusing on your work. Transformation, going through some sort of transformation, transition. Something is dead, something is over, or somebody feels like something is dead and over. Could be somebody trying to end somebody's career as well, right here. Career focused, funeral, like ending of somebody's career. Separation, reflection. Going in a hermit mode. Contemplating on a commitment is what I'm getting as well. Like whether you want to commit to a situation, whether it be work, whether you want to be letting somebody back into your life or whatever. You're contemplating it, or it's, you know, this other person who's wanting to come back into your life, Gemini, and they want commitment with you. But they're thinking about, you know, I don't know, what was done, what happened. Could have been an argument or a dispute of some sort, and they're really taking it all in. Or there's, I don't know, again, what at the beginning, or something maybe about priorities and the excuses. It's double reflecting shadow work right here. Somebody really is going in and doing the shadow work, or they're being forced to go within and do shadow work. Doubts. They have a negative outlook on a situation, though. But this is not somebody that you were previously committed to or in a commitment with. I mean, you could have been, I'm getting like situationship, family foundation. The world. But they don't feel secure. It could be something about their foundation as well. Home, stability. Somebody's going through it. Like, it could even be mental stability is what I'm getting. So, they're really going through it right now. The world, a new cycle. But this is the end. It's like completing. Fate, fortune. So the wheel of fortune is turning. So you have the end, but you have something turning into your favor. or somebody is getting some sort of karma. It could be traveling this month. Well, somebody could be ending a marriage as well. Or ending a connection. And they're being divinely guided to make some sort of forward movement. They're being divinely guided on their path, where it is that they're meant to go, what they're meant to do. I'm getting like, you know, fire in the hole. I'm getting fire in the hole, where it's like they're blasting through and they're like, you know what, there could be some sort of argument, some sort of dispute, something that is going to cause an upset to maybe somebody's marriage. There could be arguing and fighting, but somebody says something that they just cannot take back. And it's like fire in the hole. And it just blows everything just to smithereens. It's just like, it's done. Somebody's just had it and they walk away from a situation. It could be something to where, I don't know, somebody could be saying something to you and you just are ready to just explode. And it could be like what you're needing to kind of keep your calm with. Somebody feels like that they need you. Like, I need you, baby. But it's lose control. Yeah, Teddy Swim. Somebody's going to be losing control, or somebody is losing control, or feel like they're losing control of a situation. Could be like they're feeling like they're losing control of you. They could, you could have somebody who's been trying to control you, and or control a situation, and they've completely, they fumbled the ball. Per se, like they lost. There's nothing that they can do to stop and block what is destined to happen. And somebody could be losing their flipping mind over this. So whatever you got coming towards you, it's like it's destined to happen, or wherever it is that you're meant to go towards, it's meant to happen. You got somebody pissed off. Brick wall, lucky break. Good fortune. You get like a stroke of luck, Gemini. You could have memories after. You know, you're whole and complete on your own, or this is what you're working towards. Or you're healing something from the past. You got your boundaries up. You could be defending your, you know, just protecting your energy, protecting yourself. You could have an opportunity that's coming in to present itself to you. It could be somebody from your past. I get the pictures here. This is somebody that's going to make you very happy. Or you're looking back on a part or a time in your life when you were truly the most happiest you've ever been. When you were truly at peace, you know, maybe not just within yourself, but if there was like somebody who brought peace and happiness and joy, all the smiles, all the whatever it is to your face, you're looking back and you're missing this person. Like you're missing all the good times, the happy times. But yet at the same time, I'm also getting, because you're guarded and defending yourself or putting those boundaries and walls up, there's something, there's a couple scenarios. There's something about, like, you're looking at things from surface level instead of looking at it from underneath, like the whole picture. Yeah, there may be, like, fleeting moments of happiness and everything, but what was under the surface? Was this just, I don't want to say a facade, not a facade, but it's like, was this just fleeting? Was this just whatever? Because, there may have been things that were not healed, not worked through, not brought up. And, there could have still, even though, this person may have made you happy, there's arguments, there's disputes, there's toxicities, toxic behaviors, whatever it is that kind of maybe got into the middle of it. And it's like, you're needing to kind of remember and learn whatever lessons needed to be learned, and somebody's having some sort of breakthrough with that. In another situation, it's just giving me you could have walked away, you're happy, you're moving on to somebody new. There could be something like this person may kind of remind you of somebody from the past, or triggering some reminders in your past, but you're starting to kind of realize, maybe for some of you, it's like, don't attribute the past relationships to the new, because your new person is completely different. There may be certain things that are the same. Especially like zodiac signs. Come on now. We all have different kind of energies, different kind of things, but when it comes to certain traits, sometimes there's like traits that are there. And it's like, are you willing to compromise and work through that? But there's some toxic traits that may be coming through that may be kind of like whatever, that you're looking back on, maybe wanting to move towards somebody, like a new person, new boo, somebody who makes you truly, truly happy. Laugh, joy, peace, all that. And this person may be coming in and you're going to be extremely happy. Some of you, if you're not already with this person is coming in towards you. And now for some of you, you could be walking away and finding somebody new this month. Oh, I already did these. Again, with the unfinished business, somebody feels like that there's something left to resolve, or there's something that needs to be resolved before you can move on to some sort of commitment. But if somebody wants to be committed to you, they feel like maybe they didn't get the opportunity to, or they missed out on an opportunity because maybe they've neglected the situation. They failed to give you what you need. And they know that they did so. I get that I don't want to chase anymore. The chaser's done chasing, whatever the situation. The chaser's done chasing. And so now the runner is coming back and they're like, yeah. So, I don't know. It's if you're in like a soulmate, twin flame union, could have a runner coming back to you. The shivers, Ed Sheeran. Ooh, giving somebody the shivers. The goosies. You could have somebody coming in and just being all like, it gives you the goosies, which is like happiness, and it's like, oh, it gives you the goosies. Something could surprise you, coming back to surprise you, and it's going to be like overwhelmingly beautiful to you. And I don't know, maybe somebody does something for you that's like overwhelming, and it's just like, oh. The other aspect of it is there could be a funeral you're attending. So some sort of social gathering. There could be a funeral you're attending this month. Because I just got like somebody walking over somebody's grave, and that gives you the shivers up your back. The saying, you know what I mean? That's what they say. So I don't know, you could be attending a funeral. Alright. That was your read for this month, Gemini. Sending you guys lots of prayers. Love, love, love. Happiness, peace, joy. All the good stuff. Take care of you. And Happy New Year. Some of you got some good things happening. I know the second half kind of is like, ugh. But towards the beginning, you got some good things coming in, good things happening. Be careful you're not letting anybody come in between you and the person you're meant to be with. Make sure that you have some sort of open communication with your person. Or, and just being truthful and honest. Be authentic within yourself. And then show whomever, the people around you, family, friends, a potential new, a new boo. Show them your true self, not some falsity, not some fake crap. Just come out and be authentically you. That's it. All right. Love, love, love. Bye.
Everyone has a story. Everyone has been through something that has changed them. So, never judge a person by the chapter you walked in on.
Say something.